Hello, hello. Is no one in here yet? Let me see. Hmm. No sound detected. Should be good. It looked like it's picking up. Yeah, it's picking up my mic. Those words, actions, stuff like that. Okay. We're going to do a collective reading just to see what's going on in the collective energy. I think I'm going to start off with fire energy because fire just feels right. All right. Spirits, angels, ancestors, thank you for giving me a word for the people today. Allow me to be an observer of the energy and not an absorber of the energy. Ashe. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Are we doing any oracle? Hi, welcome in. All right. This was going to be a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay. Spirit, what's going on in the collective today? What do I need to know? The first card we have out here is grounding. This card says you're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the feeling that this brings. Self-doubt may be needing to get grounded because you're experiencing some form of self-doubt. I'll tell you, Spirit's really been coming after me today about just going after the things that I want. Really, even my throat is starting to act up now. Excuse me. Really going after the things that I want and not leaving a place for this self-doubt. For me, like doing things like this is very difficult because I am naturally a very, I won't say introverted person, but I'm kind of a loner. So dealing with a lot of people and speaking up and talking about feelings and all of this stuff is a lot for me. And it definitely helps to ground that energy out, to kind of give it back to Gaia, and let Gaia and my spirit team heal that energy. So I definitely feel something like that coming through on this reading today. I felt called to use my Alice in Wonderland deck, so you could be feeling like you're going down a rabbit hole of sorts. And let's see what the cards have to say. Can you tell me about this self-doubt? Okay, Ten of Wands coming out straight away. I barely shuffled the deck. Yeah, this doubt is coming as a burden. The Chariot at the bottom of the deck, it's like burdening you to the point where it's stopping you from moving forward. There's something that Spirit wants you to move forward with, and this doubt is getting in your way. Spirit's encouraging you to show yourself some love here with the Ace of Cups and with the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, to walk away from this spirit of doubt. It's time to close out this cycle. This could be something that you kind of teeter-totter with, is the feeling that I'm getting, like one foot in, one foot out. It's like kind of like, oh, I know what I want to do. Oh, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I had a vision for this, or, I really like that, but I don't have time to do it right now. That type of thing. The Emperor. It's time to take control of this narrative and follow your passions here with the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I like this. Okay. Let's see. Let's switch up the vibe a little bit. Let's get some of these intuitive oracle cards. Spirit, what does the collective need to know for their highest good at this moment? Okay. What does that say? Guardian angel fell on the floor. So there's something that you don't see. When cards fall on the floor, it's usually some type of hidden aspect. It's something that you're not aware of, but it's very much going on. At the bottom of the deck, we have trust your path. So Spirit's encouraging you to trust the path that you're on, the guidance that you're receiving. You are being protected at this time. You do have guardian angels. I'm hearing that it could be confirmation. It could be a passed over loved one that is watching over you at this time. Intuitive creativity came out in the reverse. Yeah, there's a blockage here. Can you tell me more? Okay. Energetic sensitivity. We have seeing beyond and sacred vision. So what this is giving me is that right now you could be very sensitive to the energies around you. There may be something that you're perceiving that's beyond what's actually on the physical plane. Maybe that's seeing spirits or seeing energies, or you could be experiencing clairaudience also, I'm hearing. Something along these lines. And maybe it kind of scares you a little bit. I'm hearing that the accuracy of it is what's so scary. I can relate to that. I can definitely relate to that, especially in a world where if you tell people that you hear voices or that you see things that aren't there, they want to lock you up in a psych ward. That is scary, but it's trustworthy. Especially, I mean, if you know that journey within at the bottom of the deck, if you know that you're getting messages that are accurate, then you should already know that you can trust it. Spirit's never going to lead you wrong. Spirit may take you in directions that other people may not understand, especially people who are very deeply rooted in the physical and what they see around them. Deep roots in materialism, which is, believing in what we can see, hear, feel, taste, touch, the five senses. People who are deeply rooted in that, they may not understand why you move the way you do, and that may upset people, but the energy always speaks for itself. I'm hearing the energy opens doors before you do. What deck is next, Spirit? Back to the Alice in Wonderland, okay. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope your night is going well. Tell us more. Okay. We have the King of Cups here with the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles, but it was kind of crossing the Ace of Pentacles. There's a King of Cups here, water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, maybe. Signs are just extra information, so they don't necessarily have to be that sign, but I'm getting the vibes that it is a water sign. Offering you something. They could be offering you some type of opportunity or offering you, I don't know what this offer is. It's like, oh, they love you so much. They want to do something for you, but this opportunity, I'm just with this Eight of Pentacles crossing the Ace of Pentacles, it just feels like it's not all it's cracked up to be. Yeah, the Hermit at the bottom. It might be worthy to kind of keep to yourself or go within yourself to see how your intuition leads you about this offer. How your intuition leads you about this offer. I don't know. It's not giving. Yeah, the Empress came out crossing the Eight of Pentacles. It's something that maybe could be fruitful, but maybe not. Now I'm hearing that song from Hannah Montana, Life's What You Make It. So it may be a matter of seeing things clearly here with the Sun, taking the situation into full account and deciding what works best for you, because maybe there is an opportunity here, but it's like, I don't know. It feels shady. I'm gonna be honest. It feels kind of shady. Which is interesting because then the Sun comes out on an offer that feels shady. That's an interesting dynamic, the Sun and the shade. Let's look at the Light Seers Tarot and see what it has to say. Okay. Tell me about the offer. Okay. Give me 1 second. I got cards that keep flying and falling on the floor. Interesting. Okay, we got the Knight of Pentacles and the Fool here in the reverse. I don't know. It's like somebody didn't take the time to really create this new beginning. Yeah, the Eight of Swords is some type of trap. There's something about this. The Nine of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. I don't know. It feels shady. The King of Wands can be a real like player type of energy. The Knight of Swords is about, I'm sorry, I said Knight of Swords, so I don't know what that's about. The Nine of Swords is about fear, anxiety, maybe like sleepless nights. Maybe this King of Wands is in an upheaval about this. The Nine of Wands, it's a barrier upright, but somebody's broken through a barrier. Somebody crossed the line. They crossed some type of boundary. It says this King of Wands very upset. I don't know. Take the messages as they apply. Gotta flip them and switch them for your situation. The Chariot. Okay. I guess the cards are going to continue to fall on the floor. What you don't see, the Magician. Yeah, this offer, somebody did something shady. The High Priestess. See what I'm saying? Your intuition is picking up on whatever they did or whatever this offer is. When it comes to you, your intuition will pick up on it. You got to follow your intuition because this person playing with some shady shit in the background. They're trying to create a situation that's favorable for them by manipulating. And then here's the Knight of Cups again. They're trying to create a situation that's favorable for them by manipulating the energy. And the thing of it is that it doesn't feel like a win-win situation. It feels like they might present it to you as some type of win-win situation, but really it's not. It's something where they win and you lose. But really, I mean, if your intuition puts you up on game, maybe there's a way for you not to lose out in this situation. Okay. We're gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna grab one of these archetype cards. Well, not one of them, but the deck. That's what I meant. Some kind of door is opening for you. There's some kind of opportunity Spirit's bringing to you. Everywhere I went today, I didn't have to open a single door because people opened doors for me everywhere that I went today. Something about that is significant. There's a door that's opening. I'm hearing that God opens doors that no man can shut, and God shuts doors that no man can open. Something about that is significant. Butterflies could be significant. Flames. Flames could be a synchronicity for you. An old style television set. I'm hearing the name Jared. Okay. We have the archetype, the sword. I'm not sure what this card means in this deck, but I see the sun and the moon here. Swords in the tarot represent words, thoughts, but this with one singular sword being here, to me it reminds me of the Ace of Swords, which is about truth. It's about clarity. There being some type of breakthrough. Yeah. Okay. Let's read it. The sword. LX. Oh, what is that? The vision. Telling you, there's something about a vision that God gave you. God gave you a vision for something and the door is open. That keeps coming through. The door is open. It's a go. Whatever this is that God gave you a vision for, you might not know how to get to the vision that it is, but God is just encouraging you to take the next step. Take the next step, whatever that means, whatever that looks like. If there's something that's on your heart to do, just do it. All right, for the sword. The sword is used to decide. The blade separates one reality from another. The choice is made and all else falls away. If you find the sword in your grasp, you can no longer hesitate. Bro, I can't make this up. Okay. If you find the sword in your grasp, you can no longer hesitate. This weapon requires a clear and decisive mind and willingness to act. An onlooker may think the sword bearer is hasty and violent, but the most compassionate and responsible gesture is one that is honest, swift, and accurate. Our first encounter with the sword is at birth, when the cord we share with the mother is cut. This moment defines our separation from her and begins our journey of becoming ourselves. We must make these cuts again and again if we are to grow. Decisions shape our lives, and the sword is an infamous shaper of destiny. Ashe. Okay. Definitely something here about just moving forward, taking the next step, a willingness to act, being clear and decisive, and acting on the vision. That's confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. I can tell that you're itching to ask me something, but it's really bedtime, so please lay down. Okay, lay down. Thank you. All right. I got my little baby here with me. That could be significant too. This could be something you're doing for the future generations of your family. Whatever this is that Spirit's urging you to do, it could be for the ones who come after you. It may not just be family. I'm hearing it could be something for future light workers as well. All right, we have depleted and professional assistance. So at this time, if you feel like your energy is too depleted to take a next step in this course of action, you need to seek some type of professional assistance in order to get you through the next steps, because it's very important. Whatever action it is that Spirit wants you to take, it's extremely important, not just for you. I'm hearing it will significantly alter the course of your self-development, but also is very significant. Not significant, that's not the right word. Is very, Spirit saying it's vital for you to take these actions because of the people that will be affected by it. Yes, with strategy and planning at the bottom of the deck, there's something important about you planning your next step, or just taking the next step. And if you can't take the next step, seek out people who can help you to plan how to get there. Okay? That's the energy. That's been the energy all day today. I'm telling you. All day today. Something about holding the vision. Okay. Spirit wants me to put down the cards and switch to straight channeled messages. Something is altering in your reality right now. There's some type of portal or something, a shift. There's a portal you just walked through. Something about a star. I don't know. Let's see. What you've learned. It's time to listen to what you've learned. You could be the type of person that give advice that you don't want to take. Join the club, cause baby, it's time to listen to what you've learned. You need to apply the lessons. It's good to learn them, but learning them isn't enough. There's something about being in the middle of a Venn diagram. It's like, okay, so Spirit showing me a Venn diagram where on one side is the things you've learned, scholarly, like education wise, things you've learned in school and things you've learned from experience or experiences you've had. And there's a point in the middle where these two circles overlap. And right now you're in the middle. You're bridging the gap between science and exploration. I don't know what that means. That's significant for somebody. Something about making it to tomorrow. The cruise could be significant. I don't know. What else you got, Spirit? Unspeakable. Unspeakable. You feel like your goals are unspeakable. You don't want to tell it to anybody. Why? You're afraid that you won't reach it. Spirit says there's no reason for you to be afraid because you will. Speaking these things helps to ground them into your reality. That could be part of the way that your reality is being altered. Be careful, of course, about who you share these things with. Yeah. Make sure that the people that you share these things with are trustworthy people, people who are aligned for your purpose. But there's no need for these things to be unspeakable. I'm hearing that your experience is your experience, and no one can take that away from you, even though it's not their experience. Your experience is valid, no matter what anybody thinks of it. And I'm also hearing that the more that you speak on it, the more that you will be surprised to discover that there are more people on the same page as you than you think. Um, okay. Something about the sun. The sun and a star. There's something about how the sun is a star. Why are you telling me this, Spirit? I don't understand what this is about. The sun is a star. There's more than one way to illuminate a situation. There's some kind of unfair situation going on. I have Libra here, balance. It's something, I don't even know how to, it could be a legal situation. There's something something that needs to come to the light. Someone's trying to bring something to the light, shine a light on something. They're trying to illuminate some type of truth, but it's like the way that they've been trying to illuminate it is not working. And Spirit is showing me like open space, and this truth, it's in the middle of this open space, and the different stars are illuminating this truth from different angles. Something like that is significant. There's more than one way to crack a nut. That's what I just heard. Okay. Okay, Spirit wants me to pull synchronicities for that one. Hummingbirds. What's that thing a judge uses? A gavel. Scales. What are the synchronicities for this Spirit? Oh, the letter B is significant. Can you see that? The letter B. Jars are a synchronicity. Please don't talk about my drawings. I know they're terrible, okay? But I made it by hand. Smiley faces, but it came out in the reverse. I don't know. Something about this giving me the ick. It's like people smiling in your face and scheming behind your back, or maybe it's like people wearing a mask. They're showing you something different than what is actually going on behind the scenes. Something about that. I just heard, well, this is awkward. Something about that. I don't know who that's for. Okay. Very interesting. All right, Spirit. What else is going on in the collective? Any other messages for the collective? Yeah. Yeah, the stars. I told you there's something about a star. Something about a star. It's very significant. The color gold. Something about illumination. 444. I am protected. We have Cancer out here with protection. And we have North Node out here with fulfillment. The number 333 could be significant as well. Immediately when this Cancer card came out, I thought back to the Guardian Angel card that fell on the floor. You're extremely protected at this time. I also feel like your journey, this journey into your North Node, your sense of fulfillment, whatever it is, your soul's purpose, what you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime, is protected. There's no wrong steps that you can take. The only thing that you can do wrong is to not make a first step at all. A next step. Sorry, they corrected me. I know the messages are kind of jumping all over the place. I am doing these collective messages, and I'm probably gonna edit this video, split it up and put posts the different collective messages, because I do feel like when I post the messages that the algorithm leads them to who they're meant for, even if they're not in the room with us at this very moment. So yeah, some 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 of these messages may not resonate with you. Some of them are for the collective who will be seeing this at a later time. Somebody's free. Somebody's free. Rebellion. Somebody fought for their freedom and they got it. This is the spirit of liberation. That's something that I've been reading on a lot this past month. I want to know more. Somebody is free. I'm not showing it right now, but this energy of freedom is like, I want to go do cartwheels. Because somebody is free. Somebody was being very much oppressed and they broke free from it. Somebody was being gaslit. Tell me about this. Gemini, the lovers. A Gemini could be significant. Okay. 10 of Wands, the King of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, the Prince of Pentacles. This Gemini kind of held this person down in the name of what was supposed to be love. And I don't mean like held them down like had their back. I mean like held them down with a boot on their throat. They tried to tell them that it was love, but all the while they were force feeding them this fire. This went on for a very long time. This has been going on for a very long time. This could be a work situation. It's like, I don't know. This person just, they give me the ick. They giving me the ick. What is this? We got Uranus out here again. The Fool. I'm telling you, this Uranus energy. I wonder what's going on astrologically right now with Uranus. This Uranus energy, this person has been set free. This person is getting a new beginning because of the things that was done to this person. Whoever this Gemini is, they tried to keep this person trapped. This could have been a lover, could have been a relationship, romantic relationship, could have been a partnership. It's someone that this person had a clear, close relationship with, a clear relationship. That's interesting. With the Wheel of Fortune, these events were always fated to take place. This person was fated to go through this, to learn this lesson. It's something that was in their soul contract before they incarnated here. Yeah, with the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. The Queen of Swords. Now someone has the truth and they're speaking up for themselves. They've always had the truth, but now they see it clearer than ever. This person, this Gemini is nasty. Very nasty by the attitude. Temperance and the Four of Pentacles. I can't make it up. This person did not hold anything back. What is it? No bars. What? Whatever that phrase is. No bars held or something like that. This person, it's like they did everything they could think of to tip the scales in their favor. They really used this person up. Oh gosh. What did they want from them, Spirit? Oh. Hang on. Ten of Swords and the Three of Wands in the reverse. They wanted this person to never be able to move on from the pain that they were causing them. They wanted to backstab them and keep them there. Like driving a knife through their back so deep that it pinned them to the floor. So they wouldn't be able to move on or go anywhere. They wanted to break this person completely down until this person felt like they were nothing, like they weren't worthy of anything, like they didn't deserve a future, like they deserved the treatment that this person was giving them. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck. This person wanted to control this person. They wanted to have authority over them. Authority is very important to this person. They wanted respect. Excuse me, that's a confirmation. This person wanted respect the way that they see it as appropriate. It's like maybe the things this person, well, obviously the things this person does are not respectable, but they demanded to be treated in a way that they perceive to be respectable. This could have been against the Queen of Pentacles, or this could have been this person's wife. I heard a submissive wife. That's what they wanted. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. What is this? The Princess of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles had no idea how much this person was getting from this situation, like how much they were benefiting from it, what their true intentions were, I'm hearing. They were kind of oblivious to this. Yeah. The Five of Wands. This person, this Gemini could have been in competition with this Queen of Pentacles. I mean, clearly they were. It's not really too far of a stretch to think that they were in competition with this Queen of Pentacles when the energy that they wanted from them was the Ten of Swords and the Three of Wands in reverse. Of course they were in competition with her. The Five of Swords. I heard everybody's talking about this one. The whole town could be talking. Somebody, whole hood could be talking. Nine of Pentacles. These people are perceived as being rich or having a lot of money. People are talking about how the fact that even though you have a lot of money, clearly money doesn't solve all your problems. Whoa. Five of Cups we have here with the Queen of Cups. There's another person here, a mother figure, maybe a mother-in-law, who's feeling left out of this situation. They're very upset and sad about what's happening here. They're watching it. You see how he's, I don't know if y'all can see that clearly, how he's like looking over that staff, looking off to the side. This person is watching what's happening in this situation, like watching things break down, and it upsets them. Well, things don't last always. The only thing in this life that is really for sure is change, that we will experience change in this lifetime. That's the only thing that stays the same. Nothing else does. We learn, we grow, we make adjustments as we learn and grow. I mean, the best of us do. Some of us don't. And then that, not learning and not growing can also cause changes in your situation, but more than likely those changes are not the positive ones. The Fool. The reason Spirit is bringing this up is because Spirit wants you to face forward. Focus on your new beginning. Don't look at what's behind you. Something about people being very nosy. They're all in your business. They could be trying to distract you from what's ahead. Yeah, the Three of Wands. I can't make it up. Spirit's saying look to the future. You might feel bad right now, but in a few months, a year, things are going to look very different. It's going to feel very different. The energy will be different. Judgment. Because everyone involved in this situation will receive the karma that they are due. I'm hearing that if you know that you took the correct actions, if you know that your role was upstanding, then you have nothing to worry about. Six of Cups. That's too many cards, Spirit. Tell me about the Six of Cups. The Magician. Okay, so Spirit wants you to remember, you created your past situation. This person did not create the situation for you by themselves. Okay, you allowed yourself to be trapped. And Spirit wants you to remember that just as easily as you created that situation, you can create another better situation for yourself. Yeah. The Queen of Cups here is something about following your intuition. The Ace of Wands. We back to it. I know why the caged bird sings. Because it has a destiny. With the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune here, it's giving that you need to lean into your intuition and feel your way through this thing, because you're being led towards something that you're very passionate about. This is something that is destined for you. This connection was destined. Yes, it's true. You did have a contract to learn lessons from this person in this lifetime, but you needed to learn these lessons from this person in this lifetime so that you could go on to make it to your greater destiny in this lifetime. Whatever it is that you're passionate about, I'm hearing that you need to follow it. Just follow it. Just do it. I'm seeing the Nike check mark. Just do it. We back to the original thing that we started out with here. Just like the sword. Oh gosh. Did I put it back? Yeah. The sword, taking decisive action. There's a door that's open for you. That spirit has opened for you, and spirit wants you to walk through it. I cannot make this up. The star. You are the star. And right now you hold there's some type of, with the moon, the hermit, and the 7 of Cups, there's some type of knowledge that you hold within you. And this knowledge that you hold within you, it gives you options. There's different routes that you can take to go about sharing this knowledge, but there's something here that it's been inside of you this entire time and it's waiting to be shared. Yeah, the 4 of Cups is in the reverse. Don't miss this opportunity. This is the chance of a lifetime. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm telling you, King of Pentacles, big boss daddy energy. Okay, bringing in the coins, bringing in stability, anchoring in stability for yourself, for your family, for your counterpart, for future generations of your family and of light workers. What you've been through does not define you. What you do next, what you call in with this Queen of Wands, be confident, be bold, be brave. Call in the things that do define you. All right, Spirit. We're going to close it out. Isn't that a note to end on? The Tower. Things are getting shaken up right now. That's all I can say. Things are getting shaken up right now, but the future is bright. Okay? Because this cage, whatever this cage was that you were in, you're not there anymore. Okay? You are in the open sky. You are free to fly. You can travel, go wherever you want, do whatever you want. And judgment's still sitting out here. The people that did this to you are going to reap what they have sown. You don't need to worry about them. Spirit wants you to keep your eyes focused on the future. That's all I have for you guys tonight. I hope you have a wonderful night on purpose. Bye.